Sir Alex Ferguson is a legend. Manchester United has never recovered since his time. The team has forgotten how to be champions and continues to struggle. Today we will talk to you about this, about what is happening inside the club. The club is currently managed by Ruben Amorim. For example, consider, can you imagine if there were problems with Vinicius or Salah, for example, with Brahim Diaz at Real Madrid or Curtis Jones at Liverpool, and their supporters would appear in conflicts with the coach? At Manchester United, such situations have become commonplace. 2 days ago, when Ruben Amorim was asked about the academy graduates, he said, "I try to field the team that I think is suitable for winning. Last season, there were people who wanted me to be fired because I didn't field Amas or Chido Obi. Now Amas is struggling in the championship and Chido is not always in the starting lineup for the U21s. It's a simple idea. Simply put, when asked about the lack of academy players in the Manchester United squad, Amorim tried to explain the lack of players at the level of today's tasks and gave a couple of examples. But what happened next? Chido Obi deleted all posts with the word Manchester United on his Instagram profile. Amas posted a picture of himself being the best at Sheffield last month. When he said struggling in the championship, didn't he mean that Sheffield is in last place in the league? Look, a player from a team that is in last place in the championship thinks he deserves to wear the Manchester United shirt, and as an argument, he cites the fact that he is playing well for that team. Don't you think they are being pampered too much? At yesterday's game, Kobe Mainu, brother, came wearing a t-shirt that said "Freedom for Mainu." Previously, there was Rashford's brother, then Garnacho's brother wrote about coaches and injustice. At the moment, Marcus is not always playing in the main team at Barcelona, so is his brother speaking? Why is Garnacho's brother silent about his brother, who is being left in the reserves at Chelsea? Why can Manchester United be easily turned into a caravanserai or a circus? The bad side is that former players and legends are adding fuel to these situations in large studios. The interests of Mainu, Obi, Amas, Damas, and many other players are freely promoted, while at the same time mud is thrown at the players who play in the main team. Naturally, for a coach whose results are not as he pleases, the opportunity to improve the situation is becoming less and less. The external pressure is too great. It is understandable to have conflicts at the level of Pogba, Rashford, Bruno, but academics who have not yet justified themselves in the championship are not superior to the club after all. What can be expected from Ruben Amorim in this situation? Cristiano Ronaldo criticised Manchester United in an interview, then the stadium was renovated. But there are situations that make me angry. What is Xerxes doing? Where is Anthony now? Manchester United has changed several coaches, but there was no result. Take Erik ten Hag, for example. How many players were transferred, but they did not justify themselves? The team was neither systematic nor stable. As a result, Erik ten Hag disgraced the club. Instead of these transfers, it was possible to get players from top clubs, and now Manchester United would improve. If the club continued in this state, which player would want to come here, and even if he came, for a very high salary and a high price? Manchester United used to be a dream, but now it has become just a club. I wish Ruben Amorim good luck, and I would advise the management of Manchester United to buy players not from the Premier League, but from Spanish and Italian clubs or from top teams in the winter transfer window. I want to see Manchester United become champions again, start a new era, a club capable of winning the Champions League and other tournaments. I would like the club to have order and discipline and return to its glory days. These are my thoughts. If you also think like this, subscribe to the channel and do not miss the latest news and events about the club.